quick as well.
I believe we got audio from everybody. I'm going to turn I forgot I've got my little air conditioner running here and it's providing a lot of background noise, so I'm going to turn that off really quick.
There's a bot in chat.
Uh-oh.
That looked like
But the
that
good
sounds
news
like a
is
bot.
That's
they
absolutely a
think
bot.
you're
You stream pretty cool.
yeah, it's pretty cool waiting stream.
You stream pretty cool. I love it, and I want to be
Hi.
a friend with sick ideas for your channel.
You stream pretty cool.
Chat me up. Well, thanks for the first time chat. Bot. Cool. Very clearly a helpful person. Yes, they are.
Absolutely.
Welcome in everybody to this Wednesday evening. Thanks so much to our guests for being here. We'll jump straight on into this game after I guess let's do introductions, commander summary, and first turns. So we rolled off screen. Steph is going first.
Hey. Well, hi, everybody. I'm Steph. I go by Steel City Steph most places on the internet. That guy up there is Brad. He goes by Steel City Brad most places on the internet. Yeah, so our links are over there in chat if you're interested in finding us on socials. All of our socials are there, and as well as we have a shared Moxfield account. So if you're interested in checking out the deck lists for either of the decks that we're playing tonight, that's where you can find them. We also go to Magic events very frequently, and so we've got one coming up. Actually, like literally, we're leaving for it tomorrow. We're going to Commander Sealed, and then in a few weeks after that, we'll be at Command Fest Toronto. And then later we'll be in Vegas. So yeah, if you're going to any of those events and want to catch a Commander game, feel free to reach out, let us know, and we'll see what we can make work. Tonight I am playing Zaxara the Exemplary. This is an X-cost Spellslinger deck. I have, I think, 6 creatures in the whole deck, and they're like the mana doubler effects usually, or something like that. But yeah, or like Nylea gives trampled everything or something. I think she's in here. Anyway, So yeah, it's just X cost Spellslinger. I'm gonna draw X cards. I'm gonna double my creature's power X times. I'm gonna search my library for X cards or counter a spell unless you pay X. All kinds of fun X things that you can do in Sultai. So that is my game plan, and I'm gonna try to just have a big old army of Hydra tokens that win the game, or maybe Torment of Hailfire. Who knows? That is my game plan.
Nice.
And I will take my first turn. I will draw, and I will play Command Tower, and then pass.
Whoa. Well, hi, everybody. I am Brad. Steph has already covered our introductions and what we do and where you can find us, so I'll just jump right into my deck. This game, I am playing everybody's favorite war criminal, Urza, Lord High Artificer. This is a mono blue artifacts deck. Makes a lot of tokens so that Urza can make a lot of mana. Real big go wide deck, and then also no stacks. We don't do that here. Although keep an eye out for Deadeye Navigator. And yeah, and then I have some creatures and effects that will scale with the number of artifacts I control. So it's a little bit of go wide with also a fair amount of very large robots. Nice. I will draw. Here's an island with a robot, and I'll pass turn.
The Brothers War
Jumping.
Land.
Fine, right.
I'm Daniel. I'm the editor for Southern Sorcery. Let's see, what do we have going on right now? We'll be doing a giveaway for the new precons coming up, probably next week.
Duskmourn.
Yeah, the new Duskmourn. So yeah, you can check out our YouTube. Give us a sub if you like the content. And I am playing Mondrak Glory Dominus from All Will Be One, and he is an anointed procession on a body. So I just want to make tons of tokens and then just, overrun people with those tokens. That's really the whole game plan. And so I will take my first turn. There's a good land. and pass.
And I am Shane with Southern Sorcery. The beautiful face you see on a lot of these videos, or not so beautiful face, it's up to you.
Personal
But yeah,
preference.
check us out. We've got it's whatever preference you want. But yeah, like Daniel said, we're doing a bunch of giveaways like we always do for the pre-cons that come out for the newest sets. Really excited to dive into the Duskmourn. I think it's going to be a very exciting set with the horror sub theme. So yeah, definitely check us out. I'm playing Perforos, God of the Forge. I am trying to flood the board with little gobos, and for each time a gobbo enters, it hurts everybody. I'm just gonna try to poke people to death. That's the goal here. But let's see, my first turn. Gonna draw. We're gonna drop a mountain and a lotus petal, and we'll tap 1 and sack the petal for 2 to play an arcane signet, and I'll pass the turn.
Solid.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, you good after that? Goblin player.
I am, yes.
All right, I will draw. I will play a swamp. I will pay 2 for Thought Vessel, and I will pass the turn.
Oh gosh.
Jeez, Brad, ramp with the rest of us.
Come on.
Thought vessel.
Hmm?
Thought vessel.
Oh, that's cute.
I will pass
Oh,
the turn.
even
We
the
didn't
same
plan
artwork. The special guest one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is one foil and one is not? I think.
Nah, they're both foil.
Nice. I'm going to
Okay,
tap
so
2 and play
sweet.
Archivist of
Awesome.
Ogma. It's a 2/2 with flash. I guess I could have held it back. Whatever, it doesn't matter. When an opponent searches the library, I gain a life and draw a card. And that's it.
Right. We'll untap, draw. Let's play another mountain, and then for 2, let's drop down an impact tremors.
Ugh.
Uh-oh.
I'll
Already
pass from there.
starting.
Mm-hmm.
Don't look over
I
here.
don't love it. I'm gonna draw. All right. I will play a woodland cemetery, and then I will pay 4 to cast Zaxara, and
Boom.
I will pass the turn.
Draw. I will begin my misguided attempt to assemble Urzatron with this Urza's power plant.
Nice.
And I too will cast my commander.
I think I've seen you do it once, but you didn't have
Urza.
anything fun to cast with it.
Yeah, well, and the one time that I did it, it was because I had an expedition map and an academy ruins, and so
Yeah.
like it wasn't even like fair. I was just like I
Oh.
kept recurring my expedition map so I could get Urza. I will pass the turn after that.
All right. Well, here's something I like to see. I'm going to play a plains. Tap 1 for a soul ring that I just drew. Let's see, what can I do with 4? I can cast Mondrak with 4. That'll work. I will pass the turn.
Alrighty. We'll untap. We'll draw. Play another mountain. And then I'm going to attempt to cast my commander as well. Perforos. And if that is good, that is all I'm going to do this time. I guess everybody's going to take 1 because he counts for impact tremors.
Does he?
No, he's not a
not a
creature.
creature. And
I guess technically does. No, he's not a creature just yet. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so then I'm just going to pass the turn.
But the next
All right,
creature
I will untap.
is going to hit us for 3.
Yeah, the next creature is going to ouch for 3, and I'm not sure
Mhm.
how I feel about that. I'm going to draw. I will play a Sunken Ruin. I think I'm going to just pass.
All right. Draw. Speaking of academy ruins, I will
Speak
play
of the
it.
devil.
Then that's not happening. No, wait, it is how that can work because Urza is cool. 3 mana. I will cast a Forensic Gadgeteer. So when I cast an artifact, I investigate. Also, the activated abilities of artifacts I control cost 1 less to activate, but it can't reduce it to 0 mana.
Nice.
I
Good
have
card
two,
for Urza.
That's what I was
which
going to say.
is
Seems good in this deck.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to combat, and Shane can't block. So here's a 2/2 construct, Shane.
That was my plan
Take two.
also.
Gotta burn the burn player before
Yep.
the burn player burns us.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, it wouldn't be so bad if it was like target opponent loses life,
Mhm.
but it's
Mhm.
every opponent loses life.
Did you get the new lizard from Bloomburrow, Commander?
Oh,
that
yeah.
basically is Perforos,
Yeah, it's deals
Yeah.
2.
the one with Offspring.
Yeah, because you can
Yeah.
copy it. So good.
It's real good.
Offspring's really good. You say pass after that,
It
Brad?
is a good mechanic.
Okay, cool. Untap, draw. Let's go another planes. Let's tap out for a Caged Sun, choosing white.
Oh,
Nice.
Keep the ramp train going. And then let's see. I'm also going to hit
Hard you should
Shane
see segment play.
for 2.
Taking another 2.
That's going to be my turn.
Dane, did you like hurt them off screen or something like that? Like, is that why they're attacking you? I can't,
It's about to
I can't
happen.
figure it out.
He's getting ready to
I'm
do
waiting
it
for like the
minimum
4th outburst.
minimum
Yeah.
9 damage. Minimum 9 damage.
Draw. Play at a snow-covered mountain. Da, 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 da. We'll pay 3. Cast a Grinning Ignis.
There's the first 3.
Grinning Ignis is an elemental 2/2. And pay a red to return it to its owner's hand. Then you add 2 and a red to your mana pool. Play this ability only anytime you can play a sorcery. So you like bouncing, but you net lose a red mana each time you do it. Which I will pay a red and bounce him back to my hand to add 2 and a red to my hand,
Mm-hmm.
to my pool. With, let's see, do I have enough to do that? I've got 3, 4. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't. Is it worth that? Is it worth that? Is it worth that?
Is it worth it? Let me work it.
Well, Missy Elliott. Yeah, I think we'll just. I hate using this so early.
Oh no.
I don't really have a good size hand either, really. Yeah. I'm gonna pay 1 more red, so 4 total mana. I will try to cast Empty the Warrens.
Oh god.
So just storm. It's just a double storm count, so it's only 2, but it'll be 4 goblins come into play.
One's
If that
enter, so we'll
resolves
take
on
12.
Yep.
Yep.
Wow, okay.
That's why they punched me early, I think, because
Oh yeah. I mean, I've played it against this deck once or twice. I was gonna swing Mondrak too, but then I was like, well, then I should have done. I should have just gone ahead and done it.
Got to get your kicks in now.
Yeah.
Not going to have too much time for them.
3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, I guess that was 15 damage in 1 turn.
Oh, 15 damage per
I will.
player, not just 15 damage. That's 45
Yeah.
damage that turn, Shane.
I'll pass from there.
End of your turn. I'm gonna just dump all my mana in my pool here. I believe that's a total of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So where X is 4, I'm gonna draw 4 cards, and therefore make a 4/4 Hydra. This is how I'm gonna represent them. I'm just gonna
That's
have like
cool.
a unique circle
yeah.
for each Hydra, because
Sure.
otherwise it gets gunky.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna make a
so
lot of them. So yeah.
I draw 4 cards and then I shuffle Blue Zenith. Blue Zenith. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I shuffle. And then I'll go to my turn. Okay. Untap. And draw. Okay. I will play. Play an island. Damn, I don't know that I'm gonna have another turn to mess around. If you have another turn like last turn.
Doesn't take much.
No, it doesn't.
I only have 3 cards in hand. Not to say there's nothing in those 3 cards, but that's usually the issue with Perf is it sometimes runs out of steam pretty quick.
All right. I think I'm gonna have to so I'm gonna cast Mystical Tutor. Assuming it goes through. Does it go through?
I have no response.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Cycria. No, I don't have, because I have to be able to draw it this turn. I've got to have mana to draw it. I need to. I think I have like each creature gets minus whatever. Not that that really matters here.
I mean, it would clear out his blockers.
Or you know what? I might have. Oh, you know what? I think I have the thing that makes pests and destroys artifacts and enchantments.
Well, Perf's indestructible, but it will get rid of the impact tremors.
Yeah, it would get rid of the impact tremors, which would be like
something
good. I think. Yeah, so I don't have a ton. Sorry, I just gotta find it. I think
I have a Blessed Sanctuary in this deck. It's just like it's in the 99 somewhere. It'd be really nice to be able to go and grab it.
Have the pest card anymore. Tell me I still have the pest card in here. Oh my goodness gracious, do I not? Here we go. There's the pest card. Okay. And this is going to be like so inefficient, and I'm going to feel really bad about it.
I do believe that also triggers your archivist, right, Daniel?
It will, yeah, because she's searching, so I will gain a life and draw a card.
Yeah. So I'm going to put that on top of my library. Then I'm going to pay 1, 2, and 3. For Commander's Insight for 1. Well, I'm going to pay X equals 1, but it's actually going to be 2 because I've cast my commander from the command zone once this game. So I'll draw the Pest Infestation and a card yet to be seen, making a 1/1. I'm sorry, it'll be a 2/2. No, it'll be a 1/1 Hydra. X was 1.
Okay.
But it's X plus 1, or X plus 1 for every time I've cast it. So,
gotcha.
And then I will pay the green, colorless, and colorless to cast the Pest Infestation for yet another one to destroy the impact tremors. And I will make 2 pests.
I mean,
yeah, so I have another 1/1 Hydra. I helped a little bit. I think I will pass the turn.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
you made 3 creatures and you got rid of an issue. I think you did. That's pretty good.
Yeah, you did good.
I got rid of one of the issues.
I mean,
like a lot of spinning wheels and a lot of resources for like survival.
Yeah, because since Perf's not a creature, it's really hard to get rid of him, especially because of the indestructible. And it's like how many like exile enchantment cards are there. There's just not a great abundance of those, unfortunately.
Not X cost ones, that's for sure.
Yeah, especially being in an X spell slinger deck, it's
I tried to keep it pretty X focused. I have some exceptions in here. Of
sure.
course, but-
Yeah, of course.
All right. So I play the Foundry of the Consoles. I'm going to pay 4 for this Vijalcan Archmage. When I cast an artifact spell, I draw a card.
Seems good in a artifacts deck.
That's what I was thinking.
Synergy.
Then 1, 2, 3. I will cast a Simulacrum Synthesizer.
Ooh.
When it enters, I scry 2, and whenever an artifact with mana value 3 or greater enters the battlefield under my control, I get a construct.
Oh, nice. Make it a
So
construct.
I will first, when I cast an artifact spell, I'll draw a card, and I will investigate, which is this one.
It makes
Then
what is
when
it,
this
Mox
enters, I'll
Sapphire?
scry 2. Both of those are fun. All right. That's all I'm doing. I'll pass.
Hey, Brad, I noticed you didn't help with the problem.
No attacks.
True. You got me there.
You got mana.
True. I got 2.
Got yeah. Those clues become Mox. You want what's the blue one?
Mox Sapphire.
Sapphire. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Land for turn.
Good.
I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to use 5 of that to cast a God Eternal Oketra. And then
Great with Mondrake on the field.
yeah, I got Mondrake over here. And then with, let's see, I need 1, 2, 3, 4 more to cast a Windborn Muse, which will trigger the God Eternal Oketra to make 2 4/4, because Mondrake will double it. 2 4/4 black zombie warrior creature tokens with vigilance.
Bum, bum, bum.
Okay.
It's kind of a pseudo like token battle.
Me?
Yeah, Brad's got quite a bit of tokens. Shane's got quite a bit of tokens. I've got some tokens.
Shane-
Steph's got
I
some
feel like Shane's
tokens.
gonna just do like grinning
Tokens,
Ignis
tokens,
next turn, and then we're just toast.
So I'm gonna swing. I don't have any real answers, but I'm gonna swing 2 creatures at Shane, a 5/5 and a 3/3, just vanilla, no evasion.
Oh. Yeah, I'll block the 5/5. Take 3.
Okay.
Kill one of the tokens.
Sure. That's my turn. Let's see if we can. See if we live. When he gets that damaged tripler out, it's night night.
I don't play that. I don't play it anymore.
Oh, you
it's
took it
just
out?
so
It's
it
so
costs
too
so-
mean.
It just costs. No, not even too mean. It just costs so much.
What is it?
By the time I got it out,
A 7 drop?
7-drop.
I think
Yeah,
both of them are 7s.
Yeah.
There's one,
not
one
hard.
at
Yeah, they're just too hard to
6,
play.
the one at
The one at 6 is really mana specific, though.
yeah, and then there's one at like
Yeah.
8, I think, but it has Convoke.
Oh, Convoke would be good. Yeah.
Yeah, just get countered or destroyed so quickly. And it's just such a mana
Well,
sink.
I mean, you have
like,
to.
I don't
You
know.
either have to
Yeah.
answer it or you're dead. It either gets destroyed or
Or-
wins the game.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Another Snow Covered Mountain. We'll tap 3, and we're gonna try to cast the Ignis again.
I don't.
Takes
That
2?
resolves our bell.
Don't run any
Yeah.
counter magic, so
Hmm. How many times? Yeah, I'll pay 1 to bounce the Ignis back to my hand to add 2 in a red. For time, we can do that. That's probably a decent move, I guess. All right, yeah, and then we'll just
recast it.
use the mana in the pool and recast it in there, but I'll take 2 again. And then I think I'm just gonna do that process. Yeah, I'm gonna bounce him, put that in my pool, but this time I'm gonna cast a Mind Stone. I've got a red floating. Yeah. So I could cast him again, bounce him again. That would give me 3 to do that. Yeah, let's do that. With that red, I'll pay the 2 here with the Arcane Signet and the Mind Stone. We'll cast him one more time. And yeah, that's turn. I don't think there's any good smart attacks really. So yeah.
You still
Oh,
still did another 18 damage.
We'll draw. Okay. I've got a Twilight Mire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is enough mana.
That's a lot of mana.
Mm-hmm.
In Garrick's Wake.
It is a lot of mana.
Destroy all creatures. I was really hoping you wouldn't bounce that Ignis and they would tap out. Yeah. I would like to destroy all creatures now. Get rid of that Ignis while we can.
I'm saddened.
In response, I'm gonna pay 2 and 2 life, sack a creature, and put an indestructible counter on Mondrak.
Solid. Sounds good.
And then everything else will, so God Eternal Oak-Catcher will go into my library, 3rd from the top, but everything else goes to the graveyard.
I then have I'll leave these 2 passes out. I have a 4/4 and 2 1/1s coming at you, Shane.
6.
Mm-hmm. And then I will pass the turn.
All right.
Feel like not having a lot of cards in your hand doesn't matter whenever you have the Ignis loops that you can just keep doing.
Very true.
Gotta solve that immediately.
We'll play an Archway of Innovation.
Yeah, really the only way to get rid of it would be what you did, kill it whenever he's tapped out, because otherwise you just bounce it at instant speed.
Yeah.
That or counter it.
Well, I know you have the draw cards, so I was actually kind of worried you were gonna make me like pitch my hand and draw cards. Is why I was like, okay, let's just put him on the field.
No.
It was a risky play either way.
It's fair, yeah.
I'm gonna recast Urza.
Orange Drugged. Construct.
Then I will use this 4 mana for Karn, Scion of Urza.
Okay, that's the Mycosynth combo one, but you don't have Mycosynth
No, no,
Lattice
no.
or anything.
This isn't the
right?
Mycosynth.
Oh,
This
it's the
is
other one.
+1, exile the top 2 cards, and opponent puts one of them into my hand, the other's exiled with the silver counter.
Hey, thanks for the
-1,
sub,
I can get a
Matt.
card with the silver counter. And then -2 is make a construct, which
Nice.
on that topic, I will -2 and make a construct.
Nice, love that.
How big your constructs are? How big right now?
5/5.
5/5s. Okay.
Will pass the turn.
But you're really glad that I wasted my pest thing on one specific
Yeah,
card.
when you said you were searching for it, I was like, oh no, this is bad for me. And then
I know.
fortunately you cast it for just one, and I was like,
I mean, yeah.
late game
Wait,
pest
planes.
infestation would be absolutely devastating.
Oh, man.
Thank you, Matt. Really appreciate that, brother.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Okay, let's 1, 2, 3, 4 for Ashnod's Altar. We'll go with 1 floating. We'll tap 2 more for a Horn of Gondor. I'm gonna make a 1/1 human soldier creature token.
Horn of Gondor.
And so I'm gonna make 2 because of Mondrak.
Yeah.
That'll work. There we go. 1, 2. And then I'm going to let's see. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna hit Shane for 5
We'll take it.
while the guns are down.
Commander damage.
Mm-hmm.
And
He's
that'll
almost down
be
here. That's
turn.
not quite, but
If you ever want to play a fast game, Perforos makes it fast. Even if I lose, like generally,
It's
it's like
yeah.
I've done enough damage to make everyone like oh wow, okay, everybody's really killable now. I'm sorry, you said that was your turn, Daniel.
What's that?
Said it was my turn.
Yeah, it's all you.
Okay, gotcha. My camera froze. Oh. Okay, there it goes. All right. Yeah, let's play her. For 2, we will play a Loyal Apprentice. 2/1 with haste and has that lieutenant mechanic. At the beginning of your comment on your turn, if you control your commander, you make a 1/1 Thopter with it has haste. And then I think I'm just gonna pay 1 to tap sack Mindstone to draw a card. Oh, cool.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to hear.
It was sarcastic.
Oh, okay, great. That is what I wanted to hear.
Very sarcastic. But you know what? I'm just gonna reveal my hand essentially. I'm gonna play a mountain for turn, and then we're just gonna tap 4 and multi-kick Everflowing Chalice twice. So it's got 2 little things on it. I'm Jazz Hands. I will move to combat, and I will make a little thop. And they're about to take 2. Yeah, and that's gonna be my turn. I've got nothing else to do.
All right. You are consistently Dangerous.
Even with jazz hands,
I can't
there's
take a
stuff out
turn
there.
and like
There's
do
stuff out
stuff.
there.
Damn. Yeah. Okay. I will play a forest.
It's all top deck luck from here. I will say that much.
You have
have
2
10 mana.
blockers.
Blockers, that's it. Yeah. Y'all can hurt me pretty. Y'all can hurt me really, really hard this turn if you want.
That's what I was getting ready to say. I was like, so I can at least make on, like, before it comes my turn, I can at least make 2 more humans, which will make 4 more humans before my next turn with the Horn of Gondor. So then
I'll send this 4/4 at you, Shane. I want you to block it.
Take 4. Take 4.
You just take a 4? All right, that's all. That's the biggest I had. Yeah, go ahead, Brad. Yeah, I think Horn of Gondor is going to be good. You don't have haste over there, do you, buddy?
It'll be
He's making
on
it
Brad's
before his
instep, so it won't matter.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that's right.
Brad, you should definitely swing with one of the constructs. That'll get us there, right? Then I won't have to like leave myself completely wide open.
I mean, I think Brad wants you to leave yourself completely wide
Of
open.
course.
You, right?
Maybe I shouldn't get rid of Shane then. That's always the.
I mean, I've shot my shot. So I mean, you're worried about top deck. I get it, but like, I have nothing.
Yeah.
It's because it'll be all luck.
This is true.
But I also get it.
This is true, but yeah, we're all at 14 lives, so like. All you need is like one sorcery that makes like 3 tokens, and we're basically dead.
Sharding Sphinx, eh?
Yes, I will cast the Sharding Sphinx.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I
like this. This is
that can attack this turn.
This is the lighter Urza. I'm used to seeing CDH Urza.
Yeah, I really tried to just make it about tokens, but.
Yeah,
I don't even know why. Like, I just like when Urza got spoiled, and people were like, "Bah, if you ever play an Urza deck around me, I'm just gonna walk away from the table." And for some reason, I was like, I just made it my mission to make an Urza deck that was like playable at casual, and I don't know why.
Yeah,
it's still really stinking good.
It is really good.
It's still really stinking good, but it's definitely not unfair.
Yeah.
What do I want to do here? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 artifacts. I will. I'm gonna go combat with 2 constructs. I'm gonna put 1 toward Shane and 1 toward Daniel.
Ooh.
There's 7 sevens.
Okay.
And you have any flyers?
I don't have any flyers, no.
Okay, then I will block with my Thopter on one of the constructs. Just on 1/1.
In response, before damage goes through, because this will be relevant, and you can do with this what you want to, Brad. I'm going to pay 4 for entrapment maneuver. Target player sacks an attacking creature. I will make X 1/1 soldiers, where X is that creature's toughness. So you can choose which one that is attacking gets sacked.
What's the mana value on that?
It's 4.
Hey, Brad. What if we collaborated on this? What if I gave your creature -6/-6, and you chose that creature?
Also, this is me. I have jazz hands now as well.
I have a plan.
Okay, all right. So you choose a creature. I will not interact. I have to interact whenever he casts this. So
So you have priority before.
Yeah. So I have nothing here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a very fun card. going to cast Access Denied.
It
Counter
makes a
it,
bunch of
and I
tokens.
get
And, yeah.
X 1/1 Thopters with flying, where X is that spell's mana value.
Oh wow.
Oh man, now so
I
you're
don't
gonna
like
make
that
that.
either.
You're gonna make that thing. You're gonna make that construct that's coming at me massive then, because those are they're artifact creatures. So
So they would become 11/11.
Yeah, I don't like that.
okay. In response, I'm going to pay 3 and tap my Horn of Gondor to go ahead and make my tokens now while I still have 2. So I'm gonna make 4 more, so giving me a total of 6. I will block with one of them, going down to 5. So I've got 5 1/1s.
See, I was really looking
Oh,
forward to Daniel not having all of those creatures from the sort or the instant that he cast. So I was like, okay, yeah, if I make your creature 1 toughness, then everybody wins, including me. And then Brad was like, no, but what if just I win? And,
And I get all these flyers.
When you were like talking about we can cooperate, you were like, I was thinking like, yeah, I'll counter that spell for you.
I'm not countering a spell.
And then I was like, okay, I'm interested. And then when it still involved me losing one of my constructs, I was like,
no,
nah.
I really want you to lose one of your constructs.
Nope.
I just also want it to mitigate damage to me.
I will in my second main phase. Now I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Affinity is 11.
This is much harder for me to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna +1 Karn. Reveal the top 2 cards of my library: a Lotus Petal and a Mox Opal. I don't know, Steph.
Me.
You can put one of these in my hand, and the other one will be exiled with a silver counter.
The thing that gets exiled with the silver counter is going to be the. It's stupid because they're both 0 cost.
Well, the opal is reusable. The opal
right,
is
but like all he has to do is just cast it with cards or whatever. So
the opal.
Yeah, I'll put the opal
He
in
can tap
exile,
it.
but like it'll stay there for all of 3 seconds until Karn wants to cast it for free.
well,
So this will go in my hand.
yeah. Next turn.
And I'll just
With Urza, he can use the pedal over and over too. He doesn't have to
Yeah,
sacrifice
Oh,
it.
that's true. I forgot about that. Yeah. All the
It was
main.
Both
like a
effectively the
store,
same
like
thing.
a Love Your LGS promo or something that we got just for like going to an FNM or something. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was it. Yeah, it was really nice. Or it was
That was a
like
wild
bring a
Yeah,
friend
I
or
got-
something. There's I got one too. I think
yeah,
it was a bring a friend.
yeah. That was
Yeah,
like a
our
wild
LGS
time.
get-
Oh yeah, it was like holy cow!
It
You
was,
just gave me
yeah.
a $20 card. What? That's
Thank
that's
you.
awesome.
Yeah, so I'll cast the Lotus Petal, which I don't have any triggers for, so I will pass the turn.
All right.
Support your local LGS.
So you got like
Right.
5 dudes right now, plus your
Yeah.
commander, Daniel.
Yeah, I've got 5 dudes and a commander. So nothing like I can't take care of Shane now. I was thinking like, okay, I can do this. I can make the 1/1s. I can swing them. I can get Shane. I'm going to like not have any blockers in the aftermath. So like now that's not an option for me now.
Yeah, I got you.
So Shane lives
That's fair.
another day.
Hey, yeah. Gotta believe. You know what I'm saying? You
there
gotta
you
believe.
go.
Taps the sign.
Taps the sign.
Believe.
Yeah. Believe. Barbecue sauce, you know. But
There you go.
Yeah.
You need to get a little army man and put it on your
yeah,
on your plane.
that's right.
I mean, Brad, what do you have blocker wise? You've got the 4 Thopters you just made and Urza.
4 Thopters and an Urza.
He has a wall of force.
Yeah, I'll swing the 5 2/2s that I have your way.
5 2/2s.
You deserve that, Brad. You know what you did.
I will block one of them with Urza, and I will block 2 more of them with Thopters. and take 4.
Okay. In response, I'm going to tap my Horn of Gondor by paying 3, and I'm going to make 10 human soldiers.
I will respond to that.
Okay.
Activation.
Wild out here.
That's all I got.
Where X is 9, I'm gonna give Mondrak -9, -9.
Does
I just
indestructible
can't have
indestructible get around that or no?
No, minus
Oh.
is super. Yeah.
Minuses are what get around indestructible.
Yeah,
That
that's
and
what I was-
exile.
That's
that's
not a
what I was
damage
afraid
thing.
of.
It just reduces the toughness to 0.
Yeah. Okay.
Listen, if Perforos was
Yeah,
a
Toxic
creature, I would have
Deluge,
done it to
essentially.
him,
So
but
I'll
he's not
still
a
make
creature.
5.
You'll still make 5. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just I can't have you making 10 right
I
now.
get it. I get. I just need. I just need the blockers, but you know, it's cool. I get it. That's totally reasonable. In my second main phase, I'll just recast Mondrak.
Yeah, I figured.
Fortunately, I have the mania to do so. After that, I'll pass.
We will untap.
And you killed 3. No, I'm sorry. You killed 1.
I just blocked them. I blocked them all with 1 power creatures.
Oh,
Or
okay.
I blocked
I thought you
3 of
said
them
1 was with Urza.
Yeah, he's a 1/4.
Yeah, but he's
Oh, okay. So they just
he's a
bounced
one-
off
yeah.
each other. Okay, so you didn't kill any of those.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I'm down 2 Thopters, and I took 4 damage.
Right.
Your
And all
affinity
of
is lower
yours
now.
survived.
Got it.
Your affinity is lower now.
You're right. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I had this card earlier. For 2, I'll play a Goblin Recruiter.
Okay, and puts it on top of
Relative
your
to-
library, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, reveals.
Yeah, when he comes into
love
play, yeah, search library for any number of Goblin cards, reveal them to all players, search your library, and then put the revealed cards on top in any order. But
Yo.
I don't want to set myself up for immediate death. I don't think I can survive.
We'll each take 2 whenever
Mhm.
you put when that comes in.
Yeah, everybody takes 2 with him coming in play, but if I stack my library with like a game winning
I'm gonna put.
combo yard,
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like,
everybody's
oh,
gonna- everybody's gonna-
I'm gonna put the 1 out with haste,
Yeah.
tap it, and make 5 goblins. Like, oh,
yeah, I don't have a way to draw. I wish I had a way I could draw.
on this turn, yeah,
I don't.
definitely.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna take a quick look to see if there is anything to do that would be mild, but nothing's really mild at this point. I shouldn't even play that card, honestly. I think I should have held it in my hand.
I just said, I'll just pass.
We would have
Yeah.
all speculated about what it was too, because you wouldn't have played a land that turn.
Oh,
It would have been like,
Yeah,
he's holding up something.
oh no!
I know.
He's waiting on one of us to like
That's,
attack him or something. That'd have been a good mind fuck.
Yeah.
Like, what could it be?
Man,
Quick and easy Muxus, right? I mean, like that's not a big, yeah.
I mean,
Put
at this,
Muxus on
at
top.
this point,
You know what?
I feel like at this point, any one of us are a trample away from winning. So, like, it's
oh for sure, yeah. And Brad's got flyers too that I can't
yeah,
stop. So
yeah,
like, you know,
find a way to buff that.
I am
Thopter
just
to
going
18.
to. I'm not going to stack it to make myself look like an absolute target that has to be killed. But I am going to somewhat gamble. I'm going to get Conspicuous Snoop. That way, if I shuffle into some goblins, at least he can play with them, become the goblins that are on the top of the library.
All right.
He says, play with the top of your top of your library revealed. You may cast goblin spells from the top, and then as long as the top card of your library is a goblin, the Snoop has all activated abilities of that card. So, I'm going to gamble a little bit. Maybe that's not as threatening. Who knows? I don't know.
Well, you
All
put the
right.
game in, like I said, you put the game within striking distance, I think, for anybody. So, like, everybody's kind of equally a threat currently, I feel like. Granted, you do have
Yeah,
the
that's
highest
fair.
life total, but
Yeah.
But yeah. So Snoop is on top. Jazz hands, I am going to go to combat, which will make a Thopter, so everybody will take 2 again. From the apprentice, I am definitely not making any attacks because I'm going to need every block that you have access to.
Yeah.
What's up?
No, you're good.
What?
You're good.
So everybody takes 2, and I'm just going to pass from there.
Okay. Untap.
I'll be shocked if I live to my next turn.
And I will draw.
I mean, you have 18 life. You might make it.
Play
I do. But Brad's also got some very big constructs he could throw.
Yep.
All right.
They're 10-10s, is that right?
Yep.
Oh,
I
man.
would like to go to combat.
Yeah, your devotion is still not there for perf either to be a blocker.
Shane, I think I would like to attack you with this 4/4 and this 9/9.
I'm going to take the 4 and I'm going to block with the recruiter on the 9/9.
Okay.
He's just a 1/1, so it's just a chum block. Yep.
Sounds
I'll
good.
take 4.
Okay. I think this is what I need to do here. Brad, you looked at me like you really would like to draw some cards. So I would like to help you with that.
This is
dangerous.
Brad, would you like to
Collusion.
draw our target player, Brad,
Collusion.
draws 9 cards and loses 9 life.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, this isn't collusion.
Oh, no.
This is a laser beam.
I thought it was going to be something else. That's
no, this
good.
is a laser beam.
That's
Yeah, that's the exact opposite of collusion.
I was like, no, don't give Brad all the cards. Just give Brad a gravestone
He's
instead.
He's setting up for a terrifying turn, and I would rather him not do that. And I noticed he doesn't have a lot of cards in hand right now, so I think I would like to keep it that way.
He's in blue though.
Yeah,
Blue's got a lot of ways.
Half a counter.
I feel like you deserve this.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 short. Bummer. All right. Well, then
something. One more mana. Draw 9 cards and lose 9 life.
Feeling vindictive.
Oh, we love this.
So I will pay 3, and I will channel Odawara and bounce your commander to your hand.
That's fair. I know what I did.
But then I am very dead.
Yeah. All right.
So the trigger resolves all at one time. Yeah. So like you can't like draw one card at a time and.
Oh no! It's everything all at once. Yeah. So I'm done, and Brad's dead. So go ahead.
All right.
I'm done too.
You are done.
Wasn't expecting this to happen. Interesting.
How many creatures do you have, Daniel? You have
I've got 1
10?
card in hand.
No, how many creatures do you have? 10?
Creatures? I've got a total of 11 creatures.
11.
Yeah. Well, all right. So that was a land.
And they're 2/2s, right?
They are because of the Caged Sun.
Yeah.
Oh boy, what to do here? 10. So you've got 3 blockers, or no, you've got 5 blockers, Steph, right?
Yeah.
Do I try to?
I mean, I don't have you dead on board. I think if you keep up 3 blockers, you're okay to me.
Yeah, but I can tap the Horn of Gondor and make.
Oh yeah, that's true.
20
you don't even
more.
need to keep up blockers.
20 more. So I'm trying to decide if I try to take you out, and then with Shane playing from the top deck, run the risk.
If Conspicuous Duke gets lucky.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have haste. Even if he gets the activated abilities, he can't use them. Like if I top deck a Krenko, I can't tap. But
he's gonna burn you for at least 4, right? Because the The Thopter Maker makes the
The
Thopter at the
Thopter and
combat,
then
and
the
then Conspicuous
thing.
Snoop happens.
Yeah.
So that's at least 4.
Yep. So let's see.
The only
I've got
thing that
1, 2, 3, 4. So 5. So I would have to swing. I would have to swing
Let's see.
5, which would get blocked. And then I'd have to swing. Mondrak, which is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 3 more, which would only leave me 2 to swing at Shane. Should take him
That
down.
does not seem to be working out.
you're gambling either way, because I mean you're
Oh
you're
yeah.
gonna have blockers after.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's either deal with 2 players or deal with 1 players, and which 1 players do I want to try to go head to head against?
Well, she's also gonna gain life if you kill when she blocks with her pests.
Oh,
You don't need to remind him of that.
what do the
Oh,
pests?
sorry, my bad.
What did the pests
I mean,
have?
if you
Just when they
When
die,
they die.
I gain a life.
yeah, so
One.
if you get it for 11 right now, the pest's triggers won't resolve.
That's true.
Which, totally unbiased, seems like the right play.
That's what I'm leaning towards. Like I feel like
Listen, I
Shane
saved
is-
you all from
you
Brad's
did.
shenanigans. Brad was going to
You
win that
did.
game,
You-
and
you
I
did.
I did an upstanding thing. I
You
could have laser
did.
beamed any one of you.
You
And
did.
I didn't. I
You did
laser beamed Brad.
fantastic, and that's why it pains me to do this, but I am going to do that.
Listen, and I also got rid of the impact tremors,
You
which
did.
kept
You
us
did
all
so
in the
good.
game. I have done so much community
You
service
did.
this game.
You
I feel
did
like
so
I'm
good.
rewarded for it.
You did so good.
That whole game, I was keeping that Odoar in my hand. I had it in my hand since like turn 3, and I was like, this is going to be so good against that Perforos. He's going to play some big, like, make 1,000 tokens, and I'll be like, Perforos is out of here. Save the day. But you just never gave me the chance. Just,
It's not my fault in first in priority order.
All right, so that I'm going to swing it at Steph, and then if you're gonna respond or declare.
I'm going to declare some blockers, and
Sure.
I'm going to do it in the least convenient way for you
Sure.
possible. I will block one of them with a 9/9.
Yep.
I'll stack block one, and I'll stack block the other,
Sure.
and I'll just take a bunch.
Okay.
But you're going to lose 3.
Are you gonna block Mondrak? Is that also part of the plan?
He is not indestructible right now, right?
Correct. He's not.
But you can make him indestructible and thus keep him. And I die anyway, so yeah, I'm going to block your dudes, not Mondrak.
Okay. In response, I will pay the 3 to activate the Horn of Gondor, and I'll make 20 1/1s. So that's going to be 10 that were swung, and then a new 20 here. And then in response to the blockers, I'm going to cast Flawless Maneuver, which I'll play it for free since I control my commander.
You got it.
And then let the chips fall where they may, Mr. Shane. She's all you.
All right, Shane, I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you here.
I mean, it's yeah, I either win or I lose on this turn
Yep.
specifically.
That's it.
We'll draw the Snoop, and we will reveal an Iron Mirror, which is not a goblin. I think that seals my fate. Because you don't have any flyers, right?
I do not.
I can swing with the Thopters, that would be 2.
It's an activated
Play the
ability.
Snoop, that's 4.
You can activate Perforos's ability to make your Thopter bigger.
That's true. So, yeah. I just go to combat and pump.
What's buffing the Thopter?
It's
Nothing
the very rarely used Perforos's second ability. You can pay 2 in a red. Creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn.
Oh, okay. So you could pay it what? 3 times? 4 times?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could do it 3 times.
So
They would be 4 4s. Actually, this is relevant.
How many
I think that wins
how many
the game.
Thopters do you have?
I'll have 2 when I go to combat.
Oh, okay. So there'll be 4 4s,
They'll be +3, so there'll be 4 ones.
4 1s,
So
plus
one
plus
the
the
doctor would
entry.
come in to
Yep.
do
So I'll lose 2,
to do,
and I'll have 8,
and that would be
and you'll hit
that'd
me
be
for
8
8.
exactly.
That's
If
it.
you can't block it in the air.
I do not have any
Yeah.
flyers.
Oh, that's the first time I think I've ever won with
Hell yeah!
second.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, let me make sure. I've got
The fairies
1, 2,
protect
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, that's what I was. I didn't know if you had a
No,
TP.
no, I don't have anything. Yeah, no, and then
Yeah,
they
so
got
it'd be 9
eternal.
total.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
no,
exactly.
that's it.
Yeah, dang.
You
Yeah,
gotta remember the activated
was-
ability, buddy. You gotta
Yeah.
remember it. It's
yeah, yeah. That's
Well,
clutch.
I don't know what would you have had on your next turn, Steph? Oh, a psych rift. Well,
Yikes.
yeah.
Psych.
was on the top.
So Daniel
game-winning card.
wasn't winning regardless of what happened.
Yeah.
All those tokens would have just gone.
What would you have had?
Yeah.
The game. Yep. Yeah.
So it didn't matter. It
I
didn't
didn't know that
matter
was a
for
thought.
me.
I stuck my head.
Yeah, it's fun to look at that
Dang.
that last card just to see what could have been.
Wild.
Good finish. Fun
Good
game.
game. Good game.
Fun
Good
game.
game.
I know normally we would absolutely play a second one. Shane, how are you feeling though, friend?
I mean, it was a quick game, so if y'all want to play another one, I'm down. I mean, I'm tired, but I'm not like
Okay.
down to play.
I didn't want to volunteer you
Yeah.
for it. I know you've had a busy weekend.
We're
and such.
good.
So-
Cool.
If y'all want to play, if y'all would like to play another one, I'd totally be down.
I'm
All right.
happy to. I'm
I
happy to
haven't
play
gotten
another.
to
You want
play
to go about
one
that
yet, so-
speed? You want to pull back a little bit? You want to like? Was that
Yeah,
about
I'll
where we want to
I'll
be?
change it up.
Okay.
You
Is
wanna
is
play-
what you're changing it up to a little slower?
I can play. Yeah, I've got a myriad of stuff. I can go down a couple levels to like maybe something's like more 6, 5-ish power level.
Yeah. I know. Daniel wanted to play.
I'll switch
you wanted
it.
to
Yeah,
play
that's what I was gonna say. I'll switch to the Witch
Okay.
King of Angmar
we can do
deck
something
that
a
I've
little
got, so that it just is a little clunky. Where I really just like I pulled like 3 Nazgul, and I pulled that Witch King of Angmar in the. Oh well, here I'll just show it to you. It's super pretty. If you can see it.
Oh, the poster
Oh
art
yeah,
one?
nice.
Cool.
Oh, that's the cool poster.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's neat.
Yeah,
Nice.
and so I was like, "Oh
Alright.
well, I've got to build it," and so I just built
Gotta
it out
build
of some spare parts. I took a little bit of stuff out of my Sheoldred deck. I took a little bit of stuff, and so it's like there's some. I mean, there's some good cards in here, but it's not tuned at all. It's just kind of like, okay, here's these. I need to put some more Nazgul in it. Speaking of which,
Yeah.
I did pull one, so that would give me 4.
Here, let's play Snowcone.
So we got mono black. Here, I'm gonna restart my life total here.
There she is.
I almost set myself as the monarch. That's not very helpful. So mono black, and then maybe. What do you got,
Got,
Shane? What colors you got?
This is my snow covered deck. It's what is it? Blue, green, white, I think.
Isu.
I
Ooh.
Isu.
love the abominable snowman.
Mhm.
Oh, that's so
Yeah,
good. I
right.
love that. I wish they made him a foil though. Oh my goodness, that would be.
Yeah, I know. You don't
Um,
get him in the yeah.
Yeah, the jump
But
start.
I mean, it's just everything in this is like snow covered, so it's
yeah, I
it's
love
sneaky
that.
good.
That's
It
great.
kind of sneaks up on people
Yeah.
sometimes. It's fun. Yeah, it's aggro, like just kind of
So right now we don't have any red, and yeah, we pretty are evenly distributed across the other colors. So all right. What do you want to play, Brad? Do you have anything on your list?
I don't know. I haven't played Gen in a while.
Yeah, play that. Play again, and I will play.
There and back again.
Thing.
nice. Moog.
Do you have anything you don't like playing against? Any like mechanics or cards or like archetypes or anything like that that you're like not a fan of?
I'm not a huge fan
Um,
of like obviously stacks,
Stacks.
but discards not one of my favorites either.
No discard stuff, no stacks. Can't accommodate anything on your list, Shane.
I'm open to it all. I like. I mean, like Dax is, probably everybody's least favorite just because it is what it is. But
Okay, all right.
I don't mind stacks pieces, but like stack like a whole
Oh yeah,
deck
yeah,
that's
yeah.
just
Like
all
a
stacked.
singular stacks
Yeah.
pieces, whatever. But like, yeah, a stacks themed deck would be like,
Yeah. I might
Yeah,
play
but I mean, if I'm
frogs.
playing like CD8. Oh, that's cool. I like how you do that, Brad. That's cool. How you pull up your commander.
Yeah,
and it's a
he's
little, like,
really well prepared and
I'm
smart,
so
and I am
cool.
neither of those things, but that's okay. I
do you just have these saved as like
Yeah.
PNGs and just throw them up there?
yeah,
Nice, that's cool.
they're pretty neat.
That's slick. I like that.
Makes it easy for pregame to
Oh,
like,
definitely.
discussions and
Yeah, I
stuff.
feel like because like I used to do like what Steph does there with like
The infinite tokens.
using an
Yeah.
infinite token to like kind of write, but like I had a hard time. Like my writing's not super clear, and so like I kind of have to write big, and it's just
Mhm.
with. It was hard to make work for me with the infinite tokens, and so I was like, well, if I can like type something up, then I can even
Yeah.
put a little, a quick little primer is probably not the right word, but a little, hey, here's what my deck does, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is Grolnok the Omnivore. So this has just like so many frogs in it. I built it before Bloomburrow, and it just got better with Bloomburrow
Nice.
cards. And
Yeah.
so it's,
Oh, yeah.
it's weirdly synergistic. It sounds silly, but I promise it is not. Take it seriously. But it's slow. So, but I do try to mill myself out by attacking with frogs. So whenever I attack with a frog, I mill the top 3 cards of my library, and any permanents I can exile with croak counters on them, and I can play cast spells and play lands that have been exiled with croak counters on them.
Cool.
And
Nice.
so I basically am just like throwing a bunch of stuff into exile that functionally is in my hand. I'm going to try to do that a lot, such that I find like a Jace or a Labman or a Thassa's Oracle. There's no combos or anything in here, but it's all like very synergistic stuff. Very frog themed, incidentally. So that's what we're working with.
Like it. Isu.
Cool. Honestly, I
Well.
wish I saw more EC decks.
I feel like I had to. My last name's Frost, so like I feel like I was compelled to make like a snow
Oh my
covered
goodness!
deck,
Yeah,
and
hell yeah.
yeah,
That's great.
I was like, it's just like, yeah,
That's perfect.
yeah.
Starting hand that doesn't suck. Oh, that is really bad. This deck is really clumpy because all the lands kind of get put in one spot whenever I'm milling stuff.
Ooh.
It's not great, but you know what? We'll roll with it. My scry is going to allow me to keep it, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna scry this. This is maybe a fringe hand. Okay, nope.
One down.
I don't think I can justify keeping that. No.
I've had 2
No more
one-landers. I've
Yeah.
had some bad
Sometimes
luck.
if you get like
Which is
2 land and then you scry like a signet or like, hey, there's 2 more lands on top, like I'm gonna be good. Then like, yeah, that works out. But
I had a one-lander and a signet, and I was like, okay,
oh yeah,
well,
that's
that's like
still
not helpful at
you can't
all.
even cast the signet. So
All right. Well, really shouldn't consider this, but I'll scry. Just tired of shuffling. This will go on top. This will go on the bottom. All right. You want to roll d20s?
oh yeah, we can totally do that again.
You got a 16.
Ooh.
3.
5.
I'm on fire tonight with these dice.
Ooh, 19.
Dang. Now I go.
All right,
last.
you got it, Shane.
Even worse.
Yeah.
Ooh, quickly, let me reshuffle the player order. Just kidding.
Let me try see. Okay, yeah. Or okay. I'm good if everybody else is.
I'm good.
Good shape over here.
You said you're gonna randomize the order, Daniel, or are
No,
we
I was
keeping it the
kidding.
same?
I was kidding. Like you already won. It was only because I'm going last. I was just kidding.
Gotcha. Alrighty, let's draw. I'm gonna play a snow-covered forest, and I'm gonna tap that for an Arkham's Astroblade. Astrolabe. I want to say Astroblade. It's just a snow artifact. When it ETBs, I draw a card, and then I can pay one to tap it to add 1 mana of any color. I'm gonna go ahead and draw, and then I will pass.
I mean, admittedly,
Yeah,
Astroblade sounds cooler.
It
It
sure does.
does.
I'll play a tapped
It
Myriad
does. I think that's why my
Base sword.
that's why my mind gravitates to it. I think.
Nice. Yeah, I'll pass after I play Myriad Landscape.
All right, I'll draw. Don't worry, everybody. It's okay. Turn 1 land tax.
Nice.
Ew.
Got there.
Ooh.
Pass. Who cares how many lands I have in
You're
my
the
hand?
worst.
It's pretty good. Pretty good. I'm gonna play a swamp and then pass.
I'm gonna untap. I'm gonna draw. Let's play a snow-covered plains, and then I'm gonna pay 2 to cast Explore. This is a really cool Explorer. I love this artwork
Hell
from the Lord
yeah,
of the
it
Rings.
is. That's
Oh,
Lord of the
Lord
Rings.
of the
Yeah,
Rings,
it's
yeah.
great.
Art. Yeah. Play additional lands, and then draw a card. Do I have? I can stack those, right? I can draw first, then play additional lands. Is that right? I
All
can
the
just do that.
instructions on the
I can pay
card
the
as
land.
they present themselves.
Yeah, the Explorer just
Yeah.
gives you permission to play an extra land this turn. So you
Right.
have to
That's
draw
right.
first,
Yeah.
and then you can play a land.
Okay, cool. So we'll draw. And then we'll just play another forest.
Pretty good.
From there, I think that's gonna be that's turn. We'll pass turn from there.
Yeah, like you can contrast it with something like Growth Spiral. That's like put a land card from your hand on the battlefield.
Yeah,
and
it actually
draw a
has that.
card.
Yeah.
This Vesuva is going to be a copy of my Myriad Landscape.
Oh, 2 Myriad lands.
Nice.
Those are the only 2 lands in my starter.
Oh no. It's not really
You
what
got
you
one
want
more.
that
I know, right?
card to be,
But like,
that's
I
funny.
scried 1 to the top, so I have 1 more coming. So I think I'll be fine. It'll be clunky AF.
Yeah, you're
but it'll be
good.
great. Go ahead.
It goes and gets you 2, right?
Lands.
Myriad gets
Yeah.
2 lands, 2 basic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
There
have to
you
pay
go.
2 to do it, but yeah.
Land. Land. Land.
Such pretty lands.
I know, I like them.
Mm.
There too. The Theros block lands are really nice.
Listen,
I like the
again,
ones
it's
you
not
have too.
Theros,
The
but-
Lost Caverns.
These.
Oh yeah, those are pretty too.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah.
My next one is gonna be the proper one.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you should
For
definitely
Lord of the Rings.
use all the basics from Lord of the Rings. Yeah.
There's that. I will play a swamp. Fine. I'll cast the Demonic Tutor.
Oh, nice.
I don't know what I'm getting
The
yet,
Judge
but I'll have
promo.
to discard. Yeah. I'll have to discard 2 cards at the end of my turn. So I will discard 1.
Can I go find your thought vessel there? Just kidding. That's probably not helpful. You want to discard enchantments, probably.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
1 and 2. Why not? So I'm gonna discard a Battle at the Hell Vault and a Court of Ire, and then I'll find what I'm finding, which will put me at 7 cards, and I'll pass the turn. What do I want?
Anything your heart desires. Best tutor in the game. I love Zolnik tutoring.
Got a ring tempts you token here somewhere, but I'm not having any luck finding it.
I think it's your go, Daniel. I think he's just searching.
Yeah.
Or were you going to play something, Brad?
No, I'm not playing anything.
Okay.
Let's. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's the thing I scried. Okay. Land for turn. Tap 1 Soul Ring, and then tap 2 and a black for a Nazgul. When it ETBs, the ring tempts me. Whenever the ring tempts me, put a +1 counter on each Wraith you control. A deck can have up to 9 cards named Nazgul, so we'll put a +1/+1 counter on the Nazgul, and I will be at the first phase of the ring tempting me, and I will pass afterward.
Tempted by the fruit of another. Song always pops in my head. All right, we will draw. We will play a snow-covered island. Let's go ahead. 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. That's just 2. And we'll probably just pivot here. Pivot. Guess that'll happen next turn. We'll do that. Yeah. So we'll go blue, white, green. We'll play a Vega, the Watcher.
Mhm.
When you cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, you draw a card, which is relevant with him because you can play snow-covered stuff off the top. Don't think. Yeah, we're a little slow, but yeah, we're just gonna be slow. We're just gonna pass the turn from there.
Okay, I will draw. Play an Alchemist's Refuge. I will use this in my Vesuva trap and crack
Yeah.
this myriad landscape for 2 forests, and I will pass the
It's a
turn.
fun start you've got going
You know,
on there, Steph.
it's funky AF1, but it's gonna give me a shuffle, which is nice. You know,
I dig it.
We're gonna take what we can get.
Seeing 2 myriad landscapes on the field at once, like that just brings my heart joy. And it's just something you don't see every day.
No. Happy to provide that joy for you tonight.
Also, like that Vesuva. Is that one of the ones from like
It's
the
a
box
from the
sets they did, like the Exiled or whatever,
Yeah.
the land?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's from the vault.
Realms?
Realms, yes, thank you.
Realms. Yeah, that's it. Yep.
Nice
It was
little
like a
shuffle.
Pringle forever, but it sat in
Yeah, a lot of
we
those
had
were.
it sit in like a cigar humidor for a little while just to like get flat, and it did.
Yeah,
and
kind
it
of
did. and it's
flatten it
pretty-
out.
Yeah, it's like not
Yeah.
an issue anymore. That's pretty good.
No, that's great. Yeah. Yeah, those are like heavy coated in foil.
Yeah.
All right. I will cast the Restoration of a Ganjo.
Mm-hmm.
Chapter 1 is search my library for a basic plains card, reveal it, put it into my hand, then shuffle. We're doing all kinds of tutoring lands out of our deck here.
Mm-hmm.
There's the plains. That'll go in my hand. I will have quite a few cards to discard. Otherwise, I am done.
Cared about things in the graveyard,
I
Brad.
know, right?
Honestly, land tax is so good for that deck for specifically that reason.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, is that Nazgul that you got off me?
It is, yeah.
Okay. I was like, I recognize that.
So what we're about to experience is your fault, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, essentially.
I'm discarding 2 lands and a No Mercy.
No mercy.
That's not nice. Just a little gnat that's flying around. I'm not a fan of him.
I think I'm going to tap and play Mordor Muster. I draw a card and lose a life, and I amass Orcs 1.
Very on theme. Have you watched or started the second season of Rings of Power?
I have indeed.
I haven't started it
I'm
yet.
digging it.
Is it decent? Is it good? Cool.
Well, all right. I was trying to find another land, so I didn't miss my land drop. But, so I just got 2. Let's see. What do we got here? You've got a Vega the Watcher, Steph's
2-2,
open,
yeah.
Brad's open. Let's swing a 2/3 with Death Touch at Brad.
Ow. I'll take 2.
That's my turn.
Oh, you did it, Mr. No Mercy in the graveyard.
It's in the graveyard, though.
I know.
It can't hurt you in the graveyard.
That's yes. Exactly.
I guess I need another something to show that the Nazgul is my ring bearer. I had a cool ring token, but
I think he said he's done, Shane. I think you can go.
yeah. You're
Oh,
good.
sorry.
You need like a little, I don't know.
I need a little
Circly
invent
thing.
token thing. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
like
I had a little 3D printed the one ring thing, but I think we gave it away. It
Oh.
was something that Miguel gave me. I need to ask him to send me some more.
I'm going to play another Covered Forest.
Hmm.
I'm going to actually tap it to play an Exploration. I might play an additional land on each of my turns. With that, I will play a Plains.
Man, look at that mana.
For the Snow Covered. It's about to get even better. I'm going to pay 2 green and then 3. I'm going to play Open the Way for 3. So X can't be greater than the number of players in the game. Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal X land cards. Put those cards on the battlefield tap and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So,
Wow. Are you sure this is
let's reveal
a
some-
snow deck? I feel like it's just a landfall deck.
There's so many good things that I'm. Can y'all see these? I'll reveal if y'all want to look at anything that I'm putting on the bottom. There's a Plains, a Forest, Form, and an Island.
Cute.
What I went through was Aqueous Form, Frostwalla, Rime Tender, Sunstone, and Winter's Rest.
Sunstone.
bottom.
I run that in this deck.
Yeah, it's so good, so
It's a
sneaky
great
good.
card.
Yeah, with Snowlands, like everybody's like, "Wait, what is this?" Like,
It's literally why I run Snowlands and not the cute Froglands from Bloomborough.
yeah. And that'll go in the yard.
Is that the one where you make the huge
Explore.
thing if you have a certain amount of snow permanents?
No,
Oh, okay.
Like the
no,
fog,
you pay it's like I
essentially.
think 3 and tap it and sacrifice a snow permanent to prevent all combat damage. this turn.
Ah,
Yep. It's so sneaky because no one. It's a random card from Ice Age that really never got played. And I'm just gonna clean up my lands here, and then I'm just gonna pass the turn because I'm tapped out now.
Okay. I will
I
untap.
promise I'm done ramping.
I will draw. I don't believe you.
that's all the ramp that
I
was
will
in there.
play turn.
It's all the ramp you need for the rest of the game. Good God. What is it? Turn 3, and you've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lands on turn 3. That's just silly.
I'm gonna pay
Yeah.
2 and crack this Vesuva, which is pretending to be a myriad landscape, for 2 snow-covered islands. I will have enough mana to cast my commander next turn, which is great. I will shuffle that up here in a second. I don't think I have a 2-drop that I want to play. Nope, I will pass the turn.
All right. Untap land X. Woo.
Your song is really good.
Thank you.
Did you work hard on that?
Yeah.
Good.
2, 3. Nice little shuffle. These go to the hand. Draw for turn.
I'm just making sure Brad always can get land tax triggers. Is all I'm doing.
Yep.
I appreciate
For now until eternity,
Yeah.
he has all the land
All
tax
right,
triggers.
all I love, yeah.
Your service to Brad will not soon be forgotten, I'm sure.
All right. So, Restoration of Iganjo, Chapter 2. I may discard a card. When I do, return target permanent card mana value 2 or less from my graveyard to the battlefield tapped. I will discard this Plains, and then I will return it from my graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Ramp.
You're really good at this
And
game.
then I will play another Plains as my land for the turn.
Magic.
Almost got to the part where I don't have to discard cards from my hand.
Almost.
Almost. I will pay for. Nah, we'll do it this way. I'll pay for an Ashiok's Reaper. So whenever an enchantment I control is put into my graveyard, or into a graveyard from the battlefield, I draw a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards in hand. We will discard 8 Plains and end the turn.
Like that.
I found my ring bearer token.
There you go.
Oh God.
I'm gonna pay 4 and cast the One Ring.
Wow.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and tap it to draw the card to see if I can. All right. Don't have any more mana up.
You're extremely safe until your next turn.
I am. P the T. Well, hold on. I can swing, so I'll do that.
Oh.
I'll swing. What do you have? Just the Vega.
Yeah. I won't block with it.
Yeah, I mean it's just a 2, and then I'll swing the army, which is a 1 at Steph.
2.
That'll do her.
Alrighty. Let's get the Yeti out. Alt art of this card with the Abominable Snowman from Rudolph would be pretty awesome.
Yeah. I considered getting an altar of him with the guy from Monsters Inc. that says "Welcome to the Himalayas" and offers you a yellow snow cone.
Oh, yeah, that'd be really cool.
Yeah, I like that one too.
I like that. Let's see. Let's pay 2 blue, and then we'll pay 3 green, blue, 2 green, and a white. So 5 total. We'll bring in Isu. And I guess that triggers Vega because he came from the command zone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we'll draw a card. Okay. I can look at the top of my library anytime, and I can play snow lands and cast snow spells from the top of my library. This is an interesting card. I don't think I've ever gotten to play it.
didn't make the. There's a god from Kaldheim. Forget his name, but he's Sultai. He's not.
Oh yeah,
Bant.
Yorn.
Yeah.
John,
And
yeah,
I'm so sad
John.
that they didn't line that up. They should have like made him white or something.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
He's just
Because,
limited on.
like-
He's awesome because he can untaps all your lands. He's
Yeah,
actually
it's
really good.
huge. Yeah,
But
it would've
yeah,
been
I
so
wish
good.
they
I don't know
would've-
why they stuck black in there.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to play a tapped Rimewood Falls for one of the lands per turn. And then do we go ahead and play this? This is an interesting card. There's nothing really out that's like worth it. I think instead I'm just going to tap a white since this Snowland just came into play. Put a +1/+1 counter on Isu. And then yeah, let's do it. Why not? I need to get it off the top. I want to play stuff off the top anyway. Off the top, I'm going to for a green. I'm going to cast Blizzard Brawl. It's a snow. Ooh, wait.
Ooh, wait.
Okay, yeah. Blizzard Brawl. For a second, I thought it was permanents only, but it's spells. So choose target creature you control and target creature you don't control. So I'm going to choose Isu, and then I'm going to target the Ashiok's Reaper.
No.
If I control 3 or more snow permanents, the creature you control gets +1/+0 against indestructible until a turn. Then those creatures fight each other.
Ashiok's Reaper.
Okay, bye.
And then I'm gonna look. Again, well, we'll play it. Yeah, why not? I'm going to filter 1 land into Arkham's Astralblade, and I'm going to cast off the top Frost Augur. Oh, I need to draw a card. I'm supposed to. Well, whatever. I'll draw off that for Vega. And then that's turn. I've got a white floating, but I'm not going to do anything else with it. The Augur, you can pay a snow and tap it to look at the top card of your library. If it's a snow card, you may reveal it and put it in your hand.
All right.
That's it.
Draw. Great. Well, I will pay 4 to cast Grolnok. And then I would have to discard it anyway. So I'm going to play it now. The characteristics of your ring bearer are what?
It just has it can't be blocked by creatures with greater power. And then on its own, it gets a +1/+1 counter when the ring tempts me.
The ring gives you protection from everything, right? On this turn,
This
it
turn,
doesn't
yeah,
say
this turn,
that.
yeah. It's
Permanents you control can still be targeted though, or no?
I believe so, yeah.
you gain protection from everything until your next turn.
So I can still target your stuff. I think I would like for your Nazgul to be a frog.
How big is the frog? It just turns it into a 1/1.
It is a 1/1 frog with no abilities.
Okay, so it just has it still has the +1/+1 counter on it. I guess it would technically still be my ring bearer as well.
Yeah, it absolutely is.
So it'll just be a 2/2.
It's a legendary frog.
Whoa.
It's a legendary 2/2 frog with no abilities.
Well,
It's so
it
exciting.
can't be blocked by
I
creatures
will-
with greater power.
It certainly can't. Yeah, Nazgul are just really good. I
Yeah.
will pass
Unfortunately, I
the
don't have
turn.
7 in here. I've got 4, I think.
I've got more. I can hook you up.
Oh, sweet.
Just in my binder.
Yeah, I just need a couple more.
Can I have what, 7?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's yeah. I mean, what is it? Is it 12 dwarves from the wild or
Oh,
Throne
it's,
of the
I was
Eldraine?
gonna say
dwarves. Yeah,
7.
no,
It's 9. It's
Or
9. I was like,
7.
there's 9 rings for men. Why would it only be 7? It is 9. I was like, I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
like, wait a minute.
Got it. Well, so now you got to put them both in a deck, right? So the ones that specify the numbers, you got to build a deck with dwarves and Nazgul, and just
Yeah.
see which one you get to first.
Just all the numbers, yeah.
Get a Thrumming Stone and try to get them out. There's probably not enough to use that.
No, probably not with Throwing Stone.
You'd want to Relentless Rats or Persistent Petitioners or whatever.
Things without numbers, but
Yeah.
ones with numbers.
Yeah.
I feel like, are those the only two with numbers?
I think the only that I can think of are Nazgul, the dwarves, and then
Rat Colony, Relentless Rats, and Apostle.
no, like
Yeah, but those are
specific
in-
numbers.
Oh,
Like,
specific numbers. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just before I do that, this doesn't really matter that much. But this goes to chapter 3, which is Exile. Then return to the battlefield under your control transformed. Wow. This is
whoa.
Architect of Restoration, an enchantment creature with it's a 3/4 with vigilance, and when it attacks or blocks, I make a 1/1 colorless spirit.
Nice.
Then I will play that swamp that I was talking about, and then I will pay 5, and I will cast a Starfield of Nyx. So at my upkeep, I can return an enchantment card from my graveyard to the battlefield, and then as long as I have 5 or more enchantments, my other non-aura enchantments I control are creatures with base power and toughness equal to their mana value.
Yeah, that's right. It's a good card. An enchantment deck
And-
specifically.
Yes, I will pass.
All right, come on. Let's get a land. Ha
You should have played the really slow Myriad land save game like me. It was a really fun time.
I'll take 1 damage from the ring, which now has 2 burden counters on it. Okay, so with 5 mana, let's see. Let's go ahead and 1, 2. You guys are discarding, it seems like, quite a bit of stuff.
Steph is self-milling, or going to be at some point.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to
Allegedly.
tap 2 and play Waste Not. So hopefully I'll get a little bit of payoff there. I am so far behind on ramp right now. It's not even
Discarding cards.
discard a land card. I'll add 2 black, which of course will go away as steps and phases happen. So it's not super great. But when you discard a non-creature, non-land, I'll draw a card. And when you discard a creature card, I make a 2/2 zombie. So it'll pay off some stuff at least. Mostly the card draw, I feel like.
Anything after that?
Gonna swing my 2/2 at Steph since she turned it into a froggy.
3/3.
It
Well, I can't be blocked by creatures with greater power. We just said that. I'll take 2.
Yeah.
It be Skulkin.
It's a frog with the 1 ring, you know.
Yeah.
ABS. Always be skulking.
That's it.
Let's untap. Be a lot of mana. You got to start playing some stuff. Alrighty, let's draw for turn. Okay. What's on top? Let's do that. I'm going to play a snow-covered forest from the top. Since that's a snow-covered permanent coming in, I'm going to tap one of these other forests to put another +1/+1 counter on Isu. On top. Why not? Let's tap another snow-covered forest to play off the top. We'll play an Icehide Golem. Oh, I'm supposed to draw cards. I keep forgetting about Vega. Here, Vega. We'll draw a card. Yeah, we'll just keep putting counters on it. We'll tap a white to throw a counter on Isu. Alright, what else is on top? Is there anything else? Yeah, sweet. We'll play our second land off of Exploration as the snow-covered plains from the top, which will trigger Vega. We'll draw a card.
So it's anytime
And we'll
permanent enters the battlefield. What's-
Vega is whenever you cast a spell.
I was gonna say
rather
the
than
land
a
shouldn't
hand.
trigger Vega, right?
Oh, it's not the land. That's the land won't trigger. Yeah, so we'll put that back on top. Yeah,
Okay.
my bad. But I will pay for with another planes. Already did that. We're good. Okay, so we've got 2 lands. We're done there. Do we want to? Hmm. Let's pay 4. We'll go 2 snow-covered plains. Put them over here, and 2 covered forests. We'll play a Centaur Omen Reader, a snow creature, shaman. As long as Centaur Omen Reader is tapped, creature spells you play cost 2 generic less to play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. I think we're just gonna hold those up. Then let's go. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in hand. Let's go to combat. Let's swing. Swing Isu Daniel's way. Because you just got the Orc Army, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so an 8/8 Isu coming your way.
I'll block it with the
And then
with 1/1.
the Orc Army.
Yeah.
Yep. And then we will swing the Vega in the air. Oh, he has flying. We'll swing Vega at Steph, just for 2 in the air.
I'll take 2.
And then I will pass from there. I do have 5 in hand and 5 open mana, but passing.
I will draw. Well, all right. I am going to go to combat.
Ooh, straight to combat.
I mean, I need to find some lands, and I
Gotcha.
need
Yeah,
the weird card draw my deck does to do that. So that means, Daniel, I'm attacking you for 3, and I'm sorry about it.
No.
When I attack, I exile the top 3 cards of my library. If they are permanents, I put them in exile with croak counters on them. Unfortunately, I exiled 2 of my very few instants and sorceries, the Great Aurora and Polymorphous Jest. So they go to my graveyard. This island, however, goes over here, exiled with a croak counter on
You found a land.
I sure did. Ask and you shall receive sometimes, right? I will.
So they
play
are exiled forever.
Exiled with croak counters on them. I cast spells and play lands with croak counters on them.
The other stuff just goes to the graveyard.
They go to the graveyard. Yeah. So
Okay.
they
Okay.
they go to the graveyard, and if they are permanents, they get exiled.
Gotcha.
With pro counters. Yeah. So I'm gonna pay 3 for a Clifftop Lookout. When it enters, I reveal cards from the top of my library until I reveal a land, and I put that card onto the battlefield tapped, and the rest on the bottom of my library in a random order.
Nice.
Another land. Wow.
We're just gonna, Lily Pad Village enters tapped.
That's fantastic.
Lily Pad Village.
Lily Pad Village,
Okay.
indeed.
hang
Then
out
I
there.
have.
Yeah, seems fun.
I think it's best to just play Sakashima. This is going to be a copy of Girl Knock, except named Sakashima. And then I
Yeah.
will pass the turn.
There you go. Now you got 2 of them.
I can, yeah.
All right.
we're doing okay, I think. Yeah, we're surviving.
Upkeep.
I have a
Starfield of
blocker for
Nyx.
Isu if he decides to look at me, and yeah.
Starfield of Nyx is going to bring back Battle at the Hell Vault. Chapters
Oh,
1
God.
and 2 for Battle at the Hell Vault are for each player, exile up to 1 target non-Saga non-land permanent that player controls until Battle at the Hell Vault leaves the battlefield.
Oh.
So this is at chapter 1. I would like to target the One Ring, Isu, and Grolnok.
In response, I'll go ahead and tap the One Ring to draw 2 cards. And then it will...
I'm going to respond.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how this works. This is kind of an interesting interaction, but I just want to do it because I never played this card like this. I'm just going to tap 5 to flash in a Blizzard Strix.
Just going to tap 5.
When it ETBs, if you control another snow permanent, exile target permanent other than Blizzard Strix, return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step.
Yeah.
So if I target that enchantment, all the stuff immediately just comes back. Since it says when it leaves the battlefield.
Yeah, so the stuff would not leave the battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because the duration of the effect has ended before the effect started, so it just would never happen. But yeah, so you could exile Battle at the Hell Vault until end step.
The next end step, yep. So your end step.
Okay. Sounds good.
At which point it
Now,
just
if that comes back,
That's what I was going to ask.
if it comes back, do that stuff.
Yeah, when it comes
Or
back,
wait.
I'll get that trigger again.
Probably
So
won't do that then. I thought it would.
You could exile
I was going to say you should do it to your commander. Or, well, he'll
Because
lose his
then it would
counters.
fizzle. You would target it.
Yeah, but I mean, it's better than just
Yeah,
being
true.
gone and
Yeah,
having to
true.
recast
It's
it.
better than
Yeah, I
it
don't
going
wanna-
away altogether.
Yeah.
Even if you lose the counters,
Okay.
it's better.
I thought I could skip it for a step, but yeah.
Yeah,
if
that's
it
what I
comes
was saying.
back,
I was like,
guess.
well, in response to
Yeah,
the
we'll
trigger
just- I'll just
happening,
do
it goes
Isu then.
away. The trigger happens again when it comes back. It doesn't just go to 3.
He would come back. He comes back untapped, right when it's exiled.
At the end of the turn, yeah, he'll come
Yeah.
back untapped. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Then
So
Yeah,
it's
Grolnok
kind
then
of floating.
goes
One
away.
Ring and Grolnok are both exiled until this leaves. Right. Then we'll draw.
And you get an Avacyn, is that right? At the end, the last thing.
Yeah, chapter 3 is I get an 8/8, a legendary 8/8 white angel creature token with flying, vigilance, and indestructible
Oh, God.
that is named Avacyn. All right. I will then play. Doesn't really matter what I play. We'll play this mountain. Then I will spend 3 and cast Gen, my commander, so I can pay red, white, and black and tap him and sacrifice an enchantment to return an enchantment from my graveyard to the battlefield. And then I will also pay 4 and cast Archon of Sun's Grace. 3/4 flying lifelink. Pegasus I control will have lifelink, and when an enchantment enters the battlefield under my control, I get a 2/2 Pegasus.
Very nice.
Yeah. I will go to combat. I'm gonna attack. So Shane, your blockers right now. How big are they?
Isu's exiled still. The Blizzard Strix is a 3/2 flyer. Omen Raider is a 3/3 on the ground. Eyesight Golem's 2/2 on the ground. Frost Dagger is a 1/2 on the ground.
All right. Yeah. So I'll go to combat and I will attack you, Shane, with a 3/4 with vigilance. When this attacks, I'll get a 1/1 spirit.
I will take the 3.
And that's all I'm doing. I'll pass.
Okay. Untap. And you guys didn't discard a single card.
Yeah, I ran out of basic lands in my deck last turn.
Ah, dang.
So
one turn too late.
No more land tax triggers for me.
Yeah. I think I really need some more mana. I think the only way for me to get caught up at this point is just to go ahead and cast Black Market. And maybe some creatures will
That's a nice
die.
one.
Yep. That'll do it for me. I'm going to hold back my one creature as a blocker so that it can die. And I can put a counter on Black Market. That's it. That's my turn. Off to a slow start.
Hi, Jan.
What's up, buddy?
A room for all these lands.
So
all right.
Rough problem to have. I got 4.
Let's draw. Let's see what's on top. I will play this from the top. And I will use a forest to add a counter back onto Isu. What else is on top? That's dumb that that's not a snow. Whatever.
Stupid.
For my second land off of Exploration, we're going to play a Frostwalk Bastion. Snow land that I can tap to add 1 colorless, or I can pay 1 in a snow. Until the end of turn, it becomes a 2/3 construct artifact creature. It's still a land. It deals combat damage to a creature. Tap that creature. It doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step because it's cold.
Very chilly.
Brr. Very chilly. I will then. I think I'm just gonna. I'm gonna pay 3 snow-covered plains and 1 island. Or a Rimewood Cryomancer. He is a human wizard. I can pay 1 and tap her to counter target activated ability. Play this ability only if you control 4 or more snow permanents.
Well, that's fun.
Wish she had haste, because then I think I could counter the Hell Vault
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, but she is summoning sick. Well, What to do? What to do? Yes, you got a 1/1. I think I'm going to pay 1. I'm gonna path your Archon.
Sure.
Like it could get out of hand with that many enchantments. I don't have a ton of flyers.
I will search my library for a basic land and fail to find one.
Wow, your life is really hard right now.
I consider it a flex, really.
Mhm.
I've played Magic so good that I have none basic lands left in my library.
I'm just out. I'm done. Don't do that anymore.
None basics.
So I can't use that. Is there any way I can draw a card? Yeah. There's a funny way I could. Yeah, I'm also. I guess I'm gonna go to combat. We're gonna swing some stuff. Daniel, how big is your creature?
It's a 2/2.
You want it to die, don't you?
I do just to get the black market. Plus, I mean, it's not doing me any good as a Nazgul right now, anyway.
It's not a Nazgul, it's a
Yeah,
frog.
That's what I mean. It's not a Nazgul right now, so that's not doing me a whole lot of good.
I'm gonna swing like so. We're gonna swing the Isu at Brad, the Vega at Steph, the Centaur at Daniel, and the Icehide Golem at Daniel as well.
How big is
Vegas
that?
2?
How big is the smallest
Oh
one?
wait, no, you would just trade with it. Never mind. So it's no, that doesn't make any sense. I forget your frog's a 2/2, not a 1/1.
What do you have?
Yeah. So it's just a 3/3 coming at you.
Okay, so yeah, I'll let this die then.
I'll
The
send
bird
it
too. I
to
forgot he's. I'll also swing a 3/2 in the air at you, Daniel, as well. Sorry, I forgot about him.
It's all good.
You're just gonna block with a spirit.
Yeah, I'll block the token.
Okay. Yep.
So how many creatures died?
From there,
Brad, you had one.
I had
Okay,
ju-
so I'll put two.
Yeah, so
two counters
just
on
two.
black market.
Man, that's it. I'm gonna pass turn. That's all I got.
All right, I will untap. I will draw. Okay. Well, I will pay 4. Sorry, I will pay 4 for Sakashima of 1,000 Faces, which will enter as a copy of this Sakashima, which is a copy of Grolnok. That's fun.
Mhm. So Sakashima,
That's the way to do it. I
Sakashima,
like that.
Grolnok.
Yeah, this one
Yeah.
is named. It's a Sakashima that's named Sakashima the Imposter, and has the weird activated ability, but is also a copy of Grolnok. It's very and the legend rule doesn't apply to it.
Yep.
Whoa.
Pretty
There's many
cool.
things that are happening with that. I would like to go to combat. And I am sorry, Daniel. I
It's
just
cool.
feel like I need to attack and have my creatures not die.
It's
and
cool.
you are the only one that I can attack, and you're the only one that I probably don't want to attack.
It's cool. No problem.
Damn.
I took
that
you out of the
sucks. All right.
game last time, so no
You
stress.
did. It's true. It's
Don't
true.
feel bad.
So I have a 1-2 and a 3-3 coming at you. Neither of them are commanders, but
So
when they attack,
4.
I will mill 6 cards for each of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
All right, we've got Vasegu Island. I found my lands.
There they are. You did it.
Progenitor Mimic, Chub Toad, Forest, Amphibian Downpour, Sunstone, Labman,
Sunstone.
Concordant Crossroads, and Statecraft.
Okay, so I need to know a couple of things from the mills. How many creature cards did you have? Because I want to make that many 2/2 zombies.
Milling and discard are different things.
Ah, dang it.
Yeah.
I ain't going to do anything then.
I do have a Lab Man over here, which is good. I also have a Haste Enabler and Concordant Crossroads. I've got a Sunstone. I've got a removal spell and Amphibian Downpour. Great. Okay. So I haven't played a land yet this turn, but I'm going to pay 3 and play Azusa, Lost but Seeking, which lets me play so many
Nice.
more lands. So I will play an additional 2
more.
lands. So I can play a total of 3 this turn. I will play these. I believe channel requires from my hand. Discard it from my Can't do that. I don't know why I just made my playmat.
Can you cycle at instant speed?
Yep.
Yeah.
I thought so, but I couldn't remember.
I think I am going to play. I'm going to pay 3 for the Long River Lurker, which has Ward 1 and gives other frogs I control Ward 1. When it enters, target creature I control can't be blocked this turn. Sure, Sakashima. I exile it. If I do, I return it on. Actually, woo. I will have this say that it can't be blocked this turn. And oh no, never mind. Whenever it deals combat damage, I may exile it and then return it to the battlefield. That's weird. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I will pass the turn. So now at least you have to pay 1 if you want to target my frogs.
Untap.
Frog
On the
targeters.
upkeep. Let's get no.
Brad's a
mercy.
frog targeter. He's going to be a frog targeter.
I'm about to be, yeah. So with the addition of No Mercy onto my battlefield, I have 5 or more enchantments, so these 3 are now creatures.
Gross.
Woohoo! For as long as I have Starfield of Mix. Then we'll draw. Then we will
Saga.
do my Saga. Battle at the Hell Vault. I will exile Waste Not, Isu, and Sakashima of 1,000 Faces, and I will pay the ward.
I don't have a Sakashima of 1,000 Faces.
I will play the card that has the name Sakashima of 1,000 Faces printed on it.
They're exiled under that enchantment.
Still, yeah.
Yep.
How did you get it again?
Did you pay 1 for
It's
it?
the first 2 sagas.
Oh, they're the same. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Chapters 1
it
and 2.
happens twice.
Then I will play a land. This. That leaves me with that. Beautiful. It's wonderful. We love it. Okay. I will play Lightning Greaves. I would like to equip my Lightning Greaves to my commander.
You would. Because then you can just activate them whenever you want.
Then I can just activate them whenever I want.
Whenever you want.
I will also pay 2.
Free real estate.
Free real estate. And I will cast Lorehold Excavation. This is an enchantment. This is at my end step. I will mill a card. If I mill a land, I gain a life. Otherwise, this deals 1 damage to each opponent. I can also pay 5 mana and exile a creature card from my graveyard to make a 3/2 red and white spirit. I don't think I've ever done that. Although I do have a creature in my graveyard, so maybe today is the day. Regardless, I will go to combat. Steph, how big is your frog? Untapped frog?
It's a 2/3.
Okay. I would like to attack you with a 3/4. Oh, and I have a 6/6 as well. Let's attack Shane with the 6/6.
The fly.
Nope. Strictly
I
ground.
will just.
3.
Watch up with the golem.
Okay. All right, then I'll go to my end step and mill for Lorehold Excavation. I have milled a non-land card, so you'll each take 1 damage.
Ouch.
Bam, got there. I'll pass.
On your instep, I'm going to Swamp Cycle Troll of Khazad-dûm.
We get a swamp. Like a more boring Hulk, like when Bruce Banner's like, "That's my secret. I'm always angry."
Mhm.
Mine's like, "It's my secret. I'm always tired."
Okay. Untap and let's draw. Land for turn. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 seems good. Let's use 5 of it to play my commander, which is a No Mercy.
Nice.
And then I can discard a card to give it indestructible until the end of turn. And then tap it. Also, that the ring tempts me when when someone deals combat damage to me. The ring tempts me. And then I've got 5 left.
I guess this is technically a creature too.
Let's play a Blood Artist. And let's play a Nazgul. So the ring will tempt me and it'll get a +1/+1. They all have summy tummy, so we'll just pass the turn.
Come here. Don't cheat, Shane. You don't have Isu out anymore. Don't look at the top. Draw for turn. Say it out loud. I'll remember it. Let's play another Plains. No covered Plains, that is. Might as well play this since we're doing that. I'll tap a green and a white. So we're here for now. I'll play Into the North. Search your library for a snow card or snow land card and put it into play tap, then shuffle your library. Snowland. Probably too late to go get a Merit Lodge. Or to get a...
You could churn through 10 ice counters pretty quick with the amount of mana.
I was gonna say you got
Yeah,
a
the
lot of
Vespa?
mana there, so
Or a thespian stage.
yeah. Or Vesuvius.
That's true. I don't run Thespian. I don't run Thespian Stay. I probably should throw it in here just because.
Vesuvius
Yeah, you're right. I
copies
do
a
have a
land
lot of
too,
mana.
doesn't
Yeah,
it?
let's go get. You what?
Vesuva, you don't have to pay for it. It just enters tapped.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get a Dark Depths. Cut that. That'll enter tapped. And it has. What is it? 10. What? 10. I can pay 3 to remove them. So 30 mana. And that might be the game plan, just start dumping all my mana into Dark Depths. From there, what do we do? I think there's not much to do. I'll pay a forest to activate Frost Augur. Pay a forest tap, look at the top card of your library. If it's snow, reveal it and put it in your hand. So do that. If not, it's rampant growth.
All right. Very
It
fancy rampant growth.
is, yeah, from Double Masters 2. It
not-
makes sense to go to combat.
You can't recast Isu?
He's in exile. I didn't pitch him. I let him just go to exile under the Hell Vault enchantment.
Oh, okay. Once he's in the exile, though, you could take him out of it, right?
I could have put him in the command zone, I think, when he went to exile, but I would have to pay the command tax to play it. I mean, I thought about it, but I was like, it's just a turn,
Okay.
so
Oh,
either way, I'd lose him
That
for the
old Hell Vault's
turn.
going away on my turn, so
oh, this stuff comes back once the enchantment goes. Yeah, okay, got you,
Right.
got you.
Yeah.
stuff it in the Hell Vault until
yeah.
Thalia breaks it open.
Gotcha.
That's right. I will pass from there. I think that's it. Which open mana do I have? So let's tap
Untap.
these over here.
And I will draw. Okay. I will pay 6, but in a way that is smart, since all of my lands. Actually, everybody's lands are forests. I don't know if I said that out loud, but Yavi Maya's out.
Yavi
All
Maya.
that green I can
hooray.
use.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All those bayous you
Yep.
all those bayous you have
I got
now.
so
yeah.
many.
We've got Grolnock.
He's back.
He is back.
Back again. Guess who's back?
And then I will pay 4. Cast my favorite card in the whole darn deck, Statecraft, which prevents all combat damage that will be dealt to and dealt by creatures I control. And then I would like to.
So you still get attack triggers, just nothing happens.
I mean, no combat damage happens. Things happen.
Yeah.
I will, go to combat and, Shane, I will attack you with my 3 frogs here. They neither receive nor deal combat damage. On attack, they each will mill 6 cards. So I will mill a total of 18 cards.
We got a
7, 8,
we got a
9, 10, 11,
a Thorkel in there.
16, 18. I mean, Thorkel's in the deck. Labman's already over here in the Croak Zone. So, Glasspool Mimic, Clement, Spark Double. I'm gonna put my lands separate. Time Spiral goes to the graveyard. Frog, got some lands. Another frog. Polywallop goes to the graveyard. More lands. Another frog. more lands, a commander sphere with a frog on it.
Oh, is that an
and-
altar?
Hey,
No, it's from it's a
No, that's-
secret lair, but it just has a
Ah,
frog
so
on it.
cool.
I'm not running an arcane signet in here because I'm running as commander sphere. Actually, I don't think. Yeah, I think I took out the arcane signet because commander sphere has a frog on it. And then Oracle of Moldiah.
Strictly worse for the flavor. For the win.
Yeah,
dig it.
exactly.
I dig it.
Exactly. We love it.
Like it too,
So
yeah.
I dig
I
it.
have so many lands. I haven't played any lands yet this turn. I believe I can play 3. So I will
Yep.
play a command tower. I will play a rejuvenating springs, and I will play a snow-covered island. I will then pay 4. Yeah, I will pay 4 to cast. Now, you know what? I'm going to pay 3. I'm going to pay 3 to cast the Commander Sphere. And then I will pay 2 to cast the Pond Prophet. Pond Prophet's just a frog, and when it enters, I can draw a card. Whee! I will pass the turn.
All right, your end step. I will activate again. Sacrifice
My
land.
library
tax.
is this high.
Yikes.
It's like halfway.
I will return to the battlefield a Court of Ire. When Court of Ire enters, I become the monarch, and then at my upkeep, Court of Ire deals 2 damage to any target. But if I'm the monarch, it deals 7 damage to that target instead. So I will become the monarch.
I am become monarch.
Actually, I will just mark it with this. Ta-da! All right. I'll untap. We'll keep it there, actually. I'm not going to use that. We have
Put my lands all in one pile here.
untapped. On my upkeep, Starfield of Nyx will target the only enchantment in my graveyard, which is this land tax. And then Court of Ire will deal 7 damage to Steph.
That's not very nice of you. Why are you dealing damage to me?
Because you have so many frogs over there.
And they can't take
7
combat
damage, you said?
damage.
7 you said?
7, yep.
The frogs can't. I can.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Then Battle at the Hellvault will go to Chapter 3 and be sacrificed. I will get an 8/8, and you will all get your things back.
The counters
I
fall off.
counter that one
Yeah.
Yeah, the counters,
With
any counters I
Rhymewood?
had are gone.
Sakashima's
Can I
copy
counter
is
that with
Monarch.
Rhymewood?
Rhymewind,
Counter target activated ability.
that's a triggered ability.
Okay, that's what I was thinking because it's
You could get my commander's ability, like when I activate it in the future, because that's activated. But sagas are triggered.
Okay.
I have Sakashima, but Sakashima's going to enter as Grelnock instead of Sakashima. Even though it's probably better to enter as Sakashima, but
Okay. Cool. Play another planes. I will pay 5 and cast Boon of the Spirit Realm. So when it or another enchantment enters the battlefield under my control, it gets a blessing counter, and then creatures I control get +1/+1 for each blessing counter on Boon of the Spirit Realm. So right now,
And all of your stuff the lightning greaves, and then does your stuff have indestructible or something else right now?
no, just the Avacyn is indestructible. Just these my enchantments that aren't Starfield of Nyx are creatures.
That's
with
right.
Power
They're
and
creatures.
equal to their mana value.
yeah, it's not Avacyn. It's close, but
So it's not
Yeah, it's just-
granting the other stuff, crazy
It
stuff.
is flying,
So-
vigilance, and indestructible.
Okay,
Yeah. Doesn't give all your other stuff indestructible like
right,
normal Avacyn does.
right.
Let's
Still a
see,
flying
let's
indestructible
see.
8/8. It's pretty nasty.
Oh yeah.
Mhm. I will go to combat. 45 cards in library. Steph, you're a real problem.
That's like half my deck. It's
I think I have to.
like half my deck.
Yeah, but
how many
you're
Gronok do you
milling
have?
18
We
cards.
don't need to count.
Okay. Yeah. I have. Although you prevent all combat damage.
Don't see and don't buy.
You have how many blockers?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Flyers?
4.
No,
No flyers.
no flyers.
5. Hardly feels worth it.
That's what I want to hear.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
I don't want to hear that.
Mm. The mind games aren't working.
I am going to attack you with all the creatures I have that can attack, which is a 3/3, a 6/6, a 5/5, a 4/5, and a 2/2.
Okay, well, I will take the 2/2 and I will block the rest with the remaining 4.
How are you blocking?
I will block the 6/6 with Azusa. And I think, how big are the other things?
I have a 5/5, a 4/5, and a 3/3.
I will block the 3/3 with Grolnok, the 5/5 with Sakashima, the 5/5 with Pond Prophet, and the 4/4. You said 4/5. 4/5 with yeah. So
Yeah.
the smallest ones with these two, and the biggest ones with these two. Biggest, next biggest, next biggest, next biggest.
Okay. After blocks are declared, I would like to exile Statecraft and lose 3 life.
That's not very nice of you. That was not very cash money of you,
Not very
Bradley.
cash money.
You lose your 3/3 because Grolnok is here, and then all of my things done.
It's gonna trigger Blood Artist.
I have 4 creatures done.
You had 4 creatures die?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought they couldn't take damage.
Brad exiled it before combat damage.
Oh,
Block.
okay. So you had. I'm sorry. So you had how many things die?
4.
Okay. And
And I
Brad, did you
had
have
1.
anything die?
Just 1.
Okay. So 5 Blood Artist triggers. Let's do 3 to Brad and 2 to Shane.
We match. How fun.
And I'll gain 5 life.
Hooray!
Can I be not scary anymore, Brad?
Um,
I only have 3 creatures.
maybe. We'll see. I'm done.
There's
How
only
about
3
Oh, okay.
creatures here. And you got
On
rid
your
of
end
all
step,
of
I'm
them.
going to tap the 1 ring, putting a burden counter on it and drawing a card. And then I'll untap, and I'll take a damage from the 1 ring. Look, we all match, guys.
Yay!
Hashtag twinsies.
And triplets.
Triplets.
Yes, yes.
Then I will draw for turn. Let's play a swamp for turn.
And I forgot what he does. He turns my frogs into mana dorks. How exciting is that?
It's very exciting.
Yeah.
Let's go Phyrexian
Frogs
Arena.
on frog.
Arena can go there.
On the mark. Boop.
rid of my favorite card in the whole deck.
I
Brad.
know. I'm basically the worst.
That was not nice of you.
I'm basically the worst.
Attack me about it.
I might. I very well might.
Let's go Pitiless Plunderer. We'll tap the Soul Ring and the one remaining from Black Market for a Soul Salvage, and I'll return 2 creature cards from my graveyard to my hand. Let's go ahead and draw 2 off the One Ring. Let's pay. I think we paid. Let me double check. Yeah, let's. Your Avacyn doesn't have like ward or anything, right?
Flying Vigilance Indestructible.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast this enchantment. It is Morgul Knife Wound. Enchanted creature gets -3/-0, and has at the beginning of your upkeep exile this creature unless you pay 2 life. So not terrible, but
Interesting,
it
okay.
does just drain you and make it not an 8/8.
All right.
Put that over here.
On theme, it's flavorful. I dig
Very
it.
much so. I did try to do that as much as possible with building this deck. It was like as much Lord of the Rings as possible.
I like it.
Yeah, you don't want to get stabbed by those things. Like it almost killed Frodo.
Mm-hmm. That will be my turn, I think.
The end of your turn, I'm going to pay 12 mana to remove
God. 3 of the counters.
or 4 of the
4 of the
counters.
counters.
Yeah. Get a
As
6.
we march ever closer to Merit Lage.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I have 1 card in hand. Draw this card. Hey, now we can look at the top. Ooh. I guess technically Dark Depths is untapped. From the top, let's play a Faceless Haven Snowland. You can tap it to add a colorless or pay 3 snow. It becomes a 4/3 creature with vigilance and all creature types until end of turn. It's still a land. What else we got on top? We're just gonna go through the top. Let's play another land, Arctic Tree Line off the top. It's the snow land. It's a forest plains. It enters tapped. Sure, let's just keep the train rolling. I'm gonna pay a blue and a white. Off the top, we're gonna play a Pilfering Hawk. The Snowbird. Flying, you can pay a snow, tap to draw a card, then discard a card. But that will trigger Vega, so we will draw. And let's keep looking on the top here. And we're just gonna, what are we gonna do? Yeah, we'll do that. I'm gonna pay another green and another blue off of an island. And from the top, we're gonna play an Ice Fang Caudal. It's a flying snake, which is terrifying. And it has death touch as long as you control at least 3 other snow permanents. But again, that will trigger Vega, so we will draw a card. I think with that one, I'm going to pay a plains, and I'm going to give Isu another counter. This is, I think, where the train probably stops. It's on top. All right. Gosh. I'm gonna tap the Frostwalk Bastion for 1 colorless to play a Soul Ring. Because why not? Better late than never.
Because you need the mana.
Yeah.
Got to pay for Dark Depth somehow, right?
Yep.
Exactly right. Exactly right. And on top of that, can't get it in one sweep anyway. Yeah, well, I'm gonna pay 2 green, and we'll go ahead and Rampant Growth. Search over for basic land, put it on the battlefield tapped. We'll go get an island, snow-covered island. Let's go. I'll just put it on my tap pile, and we'll shuffle. We'll see if we can't get something else on the top to play. Quick cut. That is the last card in hand. On the top we have this. Interesting. Okie doke. Okie doke. Hmm. Lots of blockers everywhere. Just chump with Avacyn. She's indestructible. You've got a lot of other blockers. You got a spirit you can chump with. Ano's got a couple creatures. Is Steph gonna win on her turn? You know, that's always a scary situation. No, she's gonna be well. She got 3 creatures, but none of them are her commanders. So right now she can't play her croak stuff. The precarious situation we find
This is a
ourselves
copy of
in.
my
Oh wait, no, you
computer
do
that
have.
lets me play stuff. Yeah,
That's
so I can
right.
still play stuff.
You okay? So you could pop off then. I guess it serves me well to go to combat because that's what this deck. That's really I think the only way I can win with this deck is to beat face. I will swing Isu, Blizzard Strix. And what blockers do you have? You have your commander and stuff that hits you dies or something like that.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. If creatures deal combat damage to me, you sack them.
I think 1, right? So if for each, so if one or more creatures deal combat damage to you, each opponent sacrifices a creature that dealt combat damage to you this turn. So like the only circumstance under which he would have to sacrifice 2 is if
Just
something
the
had first
one.
strike or double strike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
if I
just one
blocked,
creature,
if
right?
I blocked one and not the other, like
It has to be
whichever one,
something that dealt
yeah,
damage
whichever
this
one I
turn.
let through, then you would sack. Yeah. So like I could potentially choose to not block something that I don't want around anymore.
I really like these combat situations.
Yeah. Because there's a no mercy up there too.
I know. It's the exact same thing.
Worse. Well,
Um,
it depends on how you look at it. Mine gets around indestructible. Like if he swung with
well,
the
Mercy
Avacyn.
does too.
Mm.
No, destroys. Never mind.
Yeah, the No Mercy destroys Witch King. Makes you sack it.
Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna swing Isu then at Steph.
How much is that?
That's my only. It is 6 commander.
I'll take 6.
And I am done. Last turn. Whole lot of nothing. That's what this deck does. It just kind of like spits out a bunch of permanents, and you're like, man, it's a giant board state, and you're like, yeah, it's there.
Hell
It's hanging.
Yeah, it's present.
Well, I will begin by paying 1 to cast Concordant Crossroads.
Everything
I
has
will
haste.
pay-
It's
Doesn't
good.
pay your commander.
I will pay 3 to cast Sunstone.
Fog.
I will pay 4 to cast Spark Double as a copy of Sakashima, as a copy of my commander. I will play a land for turn before I do that. I will pay 3 to cast Glasspool Mimic as a copy of the Spark Double. Because Spark Double makes a copy of something into something that's not legendary, basically. I would like to go to combat. I have 5 creatures. And all of them will mill for 9. So, Brad, I'm going to attack you with all of them. And then we can
you
go
play
to
stuff out of
like.
You play stuff at instant speed out with croak counters?
I mean, if the creature has flash, I can. Otherwise, it's just permanents that are exiled with croak counters on them. So. But yeah, so I mill 9 for each one. I have 44 cards left.
So
we're gonna dump them over here. So, notably, so I have some non-creatures or non-permanents in here, but I do have a Thoracle in here, so we're just gonna put that there for right now. We'll resolve the rest of that if we need to.
Yeah.
I do have a Sunstone out right. These are out on the battlefield.
I mean, I will block 5 of them.
I will pay 2 to make things deal no combat damage this turn.
Yep.
And sacrifice a snow land. And then second main phase, I will pay 2 to cast a Thassa's Oracle. Did she get away with it?
No response here.
I got nothing for it.
I don't have a counter. I have removal.
Well, it's got to enter first.
How does
Thoracle
work? Is it at instant speed?
Yeah, so it's an enters the battlefield effect. So it'll enter the battlefield and it creates the trigger, puts the trigger on the stack, and then you can remove it, but the trigger still is going to resolve.
Oh, I should have removed your 1 copy of your commander then at the beginning of your turn. That's all good.
It has ward. Did you have enough to pay the ward?
I do. Yeah.
Nah.
It's cool though. Good win. I didn't realize that's when I needed to do it. That's all good. All good.
Yeah, no, it's an attacks trigger, so you have to do it before.
I didn't realize Thassa was on ETB. I've actually never played that card or played against it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's
It's very good.
Brad
Oh,
plays
it's
it
so
in his
good.
mono blue deck. He doesn't use it for winning at all. He just like uses it because it has a really good like its ETB is look at the top X cards of your library where X is your devotion to blue. Put up to one of them on the top of your library and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. And then so that's really good in and of itself. And then like
Oh, if
the,
X
like,
is
if X
greater,
it is.
greater
then
than or
you
equal
win
to
the game.
your devotion, then you win.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of CDH lines.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool,
I knew
cool.
it was more like I knew it was a CDH win con and an EDH win con, but this is my first time playing against it. Good
So there's
win.
There you
that
go.
Great
wins that
win.
way. Thank you. There's that wins that way. There's Lab Man.
I knew that's what I was thinking. I was like, well, I think Laboratory Maniac is when you go to draw a card. If there's none in your library, you win, right?
Mhm.
So it's more
Yeah.
of the. I was
play
thinking
Jace?
it's more of a static. Like it's not an ETB. It's like
play that-
when a
You play that Jace as well?
Yeah, I have all three.
Okay.
Nice. So I wouldn't have had removal for the Lab Maniac. So like even so you
Well, I
had
didn't have them all on the battlefield.
You-
I didn't have them all on the
you
battlefield.
could have
no, I
cast
just,
the Lab Maniac though in your second main phase, right? Even if someone had counted the Thoracle.
No, I didn't have enough mana to cast the Lab Man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was just enough mana for the Thoracle, or it was or Thoracle or the Lab Man, and I would have
One or
needed
the
to
other.
draw a card.
Right. True.
But yeah,
Nice.
thanks.
Great win.
Ribbit.
Ribbit.
Froggies.
Frog.
And we all croaked. Oh.
Yeah, you
Oh.
did. Got even. I don't know for what, but I got even.
For last game. That time
Yeah,
you got-
because it really was a toss up. Either you or Shane would have won it regardless. Because so yeah, you just got the win you almost had in the first game.
Almost. I very nearly had.
Justified.
I mean, I could have flipped a coin. I suppose that'd have been more fair.
You didn't know. You didn't know shit. It's like
The
we're
threat
in
assessment. I
corner.
feel like the
you
threat
know.
assessment was right. Like, okay, Shane's got nothing in hand. Like he's got to top deck something, not realizing that.
I think you forgot about the activated ability.
Yeah, not realizing that his commander had a way to buff the stuff. Yeah, for sure.
I have
Yeah,
like
1000%.
yeah. I used to have a mono red goblin deck. It was a Krenko deck, but it was but Perforos was in it, of course.
Yeah.
And like
Within it, yeah.
the number of times I won with Perforos's ability because nobody could get rid of it on the battlefield. was
Yeah,
nuts.
it's so gross.
Fair. The overrun with it, yeah.
Mhm.
Just
well.
dump all your red mana into it and call it good.
Fun games, guys.
Likewise.
It's been a great time.
Yeah,
GGs.
absolutely. GG's. I hope you guys have safe travels tomorrow.
Yeah, thanks.
And a
Thanks,
great
yeah,
time.
we're-
Just an absolute blast. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be really fun. We don't know what time we're leaving. We took the day off work.
Nice.
So we're probably gonna like sleep in a little bit and then do some laundry and then go. So
Yep.
yeah, it's not gonna be
Yeah.
zooming out the door first thing in the morning, but yeah,
That's
I
nice.
figure we'll get up there
Excellent.
around about the time we can check in and
Yeah, there you go.
call it good.
Perfect. It's in
Awesome.
New York.
Yeah, it's in Rochester,
That's
so
right.
it's like it's not super far from us. It's probably like a 4-ish hour.
Oh
drive
yeah,
from us.
that's not bad at all.
Oh,
That's a
Not
trip
bad at all.
that's a trip from here to go see Shane for me.
Yeah,
It's about 4 hours.
yeah, it's not bad.
Yep.
Well, we've got 2 viewers, so you guys can do sign-offs if you want.
I think one of those is me.
One of those might be me.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, but hi, everybody. I'm Steph. That's Brad. Thanks for watching tonight. If you did, if you still are, if you're
Yeah.
watching the VOD, yeah, we had a great time. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely.
We've got our link trees here for anybody who's watching the VOD later. That's where you can find us.
Yep.
Yeah. Thanks for having us, man.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
we usually throw these on our YouTube as well.
Yeah,
So
we'll throw them in the
yeah.
descriptions of the
Nice.
the
Yep.
videos afterward. So cool. Well,
Absolutely.
thanks everybody who watched tonight. Everybody have a good one.